Hello everyone, Dervla Clark here, and you are all very welcome to this live stream coming to you from a blusty, wintry day here in, well, it's actually spring, but it feels more like winter here in the west of Ireland. So actually I would love, if you're watching this replay, would you comment below and let me know where in the world are you from, or are you living in Ireland? Just let me know. I would love to see where people are living and how far this live stream is reaching. So today I'm going to talk to you about attending networking events. Now, perhaps you love them, perhaps you hate them. Maybe you're an extrovert and you love going out there meeting people and you love talking to lots of people and interacting. Or perhaps you're more like me, who's an introvert. I don't particularly like large groups of people. I'm much better in smaller groups. That can change over time. I've noticed that with the support of energy work, we can build up our energy system to feel stronger, to feel less out of balance, particularly if we're empathic and we can pick up on other people's energies. When we work on our energy system, we become stronger in our physical, mental and emotional and spiritual being, and that all supports us in going to places. Now, I have very simple techniques that you can use if you are someone who doesn't particularly like going to networking events. Perhaps you want to go to networking events as part of your business, but you feel anxious, you feel nervous. It brings up feelings of, oh, well, what will I say? And if you're someone like me who doesn't particularly like small talk, it can feel very awkward and uncomfortable. And I've been there, done that. There are times that I felt quite anxious at networking events, and that's why I've decided to put this as part of my 5-week business tips to support you on your journey, so that you can learn simple ways that you can manage your energy before you attend an event, during an event if you're being triggered and if you feel a little bit overwhelmed by crowds, and you can also balance your energy after networking events. Now, what I'm giving to you obviously is not something that I can go in too deep. That can be done on a one-to-one basis, but it gives you simple tips, simple tricks that you can use to support you. So maybe you feel shy going to networking events. You know, maybe you're self-conscious about what you wear, and that's particularly a thing for us ladies. It's like we go to a networking event. Is it casual? Is it dressy? I've been to networking events where I've walked in a pants and a top, and I've been surrounded by ladies all dolled up in beautiful dresses and whatever. Now, thankfully, because I had worked on my energy, yes, I might have gone into a bit of comparison, but because I was feeling strong in my own energy, it was perfectly okay. So it does bring up comparisons. You know, what do I wear? What kind of event is it? And that might seem like superficial stuff, but the reality is this kind of stuff affects us in our daily lives. You know, maybe you're a private person. Perhaps you're a private person and you don't like to be asked questions about your personal life. And I talk about one of my experiences in the email that you will get, and tips on, you'll also get a tapping script that you can download, and you'll get a video that you can tap along to at any time and I recommend that you do it before you go to a networking event and you familiarise yourself with the tapping. You can also find more videos on my YouTube channel if you're not already familiar with tapping. And I would love for you to comment below, is emotional freedom techniques, also known as tapping on acupuncture points on the face and body, while we focus on a particular issue that we want to clear. In this example, stress and anxiety around attending networking events. If you're not familiar with that, you can check it out. It's on my YouTube channel, Dervla Clark, and that can prepare you for the tapping script and the video that I will send to you. it can also bring up thoughts and feelings like, oh, others can communicate better than me. Or perhaps you're new to business and you're going in and you're listening to these people and they're talking about business and their success and talking about terminology that at this point is maybe quite foreign to you, and you feel yourself almost recoiling in the seat thinking, oh my God, do I even belong here? Trust me, you do belong there, because if you have taken the courage to set up your own business, whether you're at the very early stages, whether you're at it for a while, or whether you're there for a number of years. I've heard people who've been a long time in business still speak of how they become nervous at going to networking events, or if they're asked to be part of a panel. And there are many successful business people out there who could also benefit from these simple techniques that I teach. So if you know anybody, whatever stage they're at in business, please do feel free to share this live stream with them and give them my details and let them start following me. Because, life can be tough, life can be challenging. So why don't we embrace the simple tools and techniques that we can use to make life easier for us, so that we can go out there to networking events, and that if we do feel stress or anxiety arising, or self-doubts, or telling ourselves, oh my God, they're all so dressed up and here am I in my jeans. You know what? It doesn't matter. What matters is that you feel confident in your own style as well, because some people, or we all have different style. And the thing is, it's about letting go of the comparison to others, and to go there and to be strong in your energy, so that you can actually enjoy the event, so that you can relax, so that you can talk to people. And if you're somebody like me who's more of an introvert, when the tea break happens, and just to give you an example of the last event that I was, maybe it wasn't the last event, but the biggest event that I was at recently, there was over 100 people in the room. So when it comes to the tea break and everybody starts moving around and going to the table where all the teas and everything is, I actually don't go there. What I do is I step back and I actually just manage my own energy. And what I did in that case was I just found a quiet spot and I stood and I had my tea. And then a lovely lady came over and we started chatting, and we've actually become great friends since. So it's about not feeling that you have to do something that goes against the grain of who you are. Now, I'm not talking about not stepping outside your comfort zone, because by stepping outside our comfort zone, yes, it may feel uncomfortable, but it can open up possibilities and opportunities to us. So if going to networking events is a challenge for you, and there are events that you want to go, or perhaps there are meetups that you want to go, please do not let your fears and your thoughts and the beliefs and the stories that you're telling yourself put you off from going, because you will be glad that you did. And even if there is a bit of discomfort, it's always great to learn something about ourselves as to what does and doesn't work for us, or what triggers us, and what maybe needs attention for us to heal. So, if you're feeling self-conscious, if you're feeling shy and introverted, you're feeling nervous, perhaps you're feeling so anxious that you're almost stuck to the chair and you might be physically shaken. And I've seen this, I know, in my, before I found energy work, if I felt really nervous, because I hadn't processed a lot of my own emotions, I would actually start physically shaking. And that's not a very nice feeling to have when you're out in public. So trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I've been there, done that, worn the t-shirt. So that's why I'm very passionate about sharing simple techniques that you can use so that you can relax, that you can let the weight of the world off your shoulders, and that you can go and enjoy yourself. And you don't have to talk to 99 people in the room. If there's one person that you feel comfortable with and that's the way it rolls for you, that's perfectly okay. But it's to not allow yourself to shut down so much that you can't communicate at all and that you run off hiding all of the time. And again, I've done that. So I would love for you to sign up for my 5-week business tips. I will post the link on the replay of this video. Share it with your friends. Please, if you're watching the replay, comment below. Does any of what I speak of resonate with you? Do you love networking events? Have you met lots of business prospects through networking events? Or perhaps you can identify with being shy, with being an introvert, with being not so confident, but you would like to attend networking events. Let me know, because the more feedback I have, I can create more videos to support you on your journey, because being in business is a journey and there will always be upper limits that we want to move through. Gay Hendricks, I have the book, I haven't read it yet. Upper limits, where, you know, we reach a certain level and then a different level of fear and stress and anxiety and limiting beliefs can come in for us because we're stretching outside our comfort zone. But trust me, you know, that networking event that I spoke about earlier, that opened up opportunities for me. Maybe not necessarily immediately, but down the line it did. I developed relationships with people through that, and I've gone on to do other, to interact on a closer level with other people as well. So just be open to the possibilities. Stop listening to the stories that we tell ourselves, you know, and networking events can bring in added stress if they're in a different country that you want to travel to, or perhaps it's in a different county. I've got lost going to networking events. I've got lost, and my sense of direction is not exactly something that comes very easily when I'm in traffic, busy traffic. So there can be so many different aspects of actually getting to an event in the first place. So let me know, what challenges, what are your thoughts, your worries, what would stop you from going to a networking event? Let me know, and let's get this conversation started. Sign up for my gift, 5-week business tips. You've nothing to lose and everything to gain, and feel free to share this live stream and do comment below because I love your interaction. And that's it from me for today. Take care, and I will see you very soon. Bye for now.